Hi guys, welcome back to the Bone Zone. So, big news in Skull Servants. We just got Wightbaking as a common printing, and yeah, we can play Common Charity at full power almost. So, I will say quickly, this is the only time I played an opponent also playing Common Charity, and it went 2-1 I think to me. So yeah, Skull Servants 100% win rate. Woo! He's playing Insects / Bee Trooper. I think they got a couple of new cards in the megatins as well. You can see I used an Ash. I've taken Ash out of my final build, which you'll see at the end of the video. And yeah, he's set up. So I fire off with a Gozuki that sends a baking, which does the usual shenanigans. I pick up a princess, ditch the prince, and prince does his graveyard thing, which activates a guard dragon Garmeidas in hand, and a psychic tracker also special summons. Oh yeah, because of rivalry, we are stuck on zombies, which isn't a bad thing. King is basically a Tails at this point with Princess there. And Gozuki still has a graveyard effect. So he's doing insect things. He's formidable, that's for sure, but I don't think he sees this second king coming down. And yep, that's a brick wall he can't get over. Passes to us. We draw the vanilla, and yep, headbutt it into something bigger. Rivalry really didn't do anything for him here, did it? It's nice that we don't really have to worry about that. So we play 2. So yeah, this time I'm just playing random guys off EDO Pro, it worked pretty good here. A couple of nice spells. I like Princess. There was a clever bit of play, like his Dark Magician would have become immune to the Princess effect, so by sending her to graveyard, it doesn't activate on the field, and his attack was still reduced. Not that that's really too far to win this duel, I don't think. So, you got 2 4,000 keys that can't be destroyed by battle, and unaffected by spell and traps, and the opponent realizes that's it. Okay. So yeah, it's a blind going second build. I just want to go second. It's terrible going first. But that's fine in this format. It seems like everyone wants to go first. Doing our usual thing. This double summon is what I put in for the Ash, I think, and it does come in. This deck can really show off sometimes. I think like this is one of them. Recycling Princess is so busted, and no one seems to realize. Yeah. So I'm just going to blast through these. I'm not going to do too much commentary. Here's a guy with the new God cards. I think drawing 2 in your hand isn't great, and I start with an extrav off the top, which is apparently not very good. Yeah, I don't really have any starters in my hand. Okay. Maybe we can do something now we have a Book of Life. Putting King into defense mode, that's a rare thing, but he can't be destroyed by battle. So a little bit of 4/4, and you kind of have a Spirit Reaper of sorts. And this is neat, because I'm playing the Extrav, I'm playing 3 Link Kuriboh. And it's surprising how often I end up getting the two of them out. I don't have relinquished anima, so. Again, I could have played better there, but like 2 kings is better than 1 king. I guess if they destroy one, the other king's attack goes up anyway. So. Yeah, this lifer just keeps like halving your attack or something, but not enough. Yeah, here's his new incredible TCG only exclusive card, which is really funny. I mean, both players suddenly get full hands. It is funny. Facing down a Slifer and complete back row. Can it be this simple? Surely not like this. Surely not like this. Oh, the Phoenix rises. I love how that last double summon comes in and Garmedes gets normal summoned. How ridiculous. And he had nothing left. That's the thing. A lot of decks just... Yeah, they see a big 7,000 attack monster in front of them staring them down. Especially after they've gone through a couple of rounds and used their resources. A lot of them just ain't getting over it. Okay, Nugishki. Yeah, this is interesting. So he's playing all the new support. I don't know if it's all of it, but... Yeah, I hear people being like saying how incredible this deck's going to be. Especially with Splat. I've got a good hand. The 1-for-1 is just such a power card. Especially when teamed up with a White Prince. Ooh, okay, so he's going to get a Winder, and he's got a negate on the field. I don't know. Yeah, so there's the Winder that he got. And I still get the baking on field. See, so he gets the negate. That Gishki have got the negate now, but he's trying so hard to get advantage for the next turn. What if he doesn't get a next turn? I mean, I can't say anything. He did get a next turn, and I have nothing. Well, I got Princess in hand, who, you know what, she saves the day in these situations. People overcommit. Ooh, drawing the next vanilla. Okay, we could go baking again. Okay, again with nothing. Oh my god. Surely you cannot win from here. No, you win the can't attack because of how she was summoned. Oh, so simple. Normal summon attack. Yeah, that was a messy draw. I didn't deserve that one. They can't all be flawless. Okay, Predator Plants. Now, Predator Plants are big in Common Charity, from what I understand. And I do open the Extrav. I opened the nuts here, really. Okay, droplets will slow me down. And that's one of the reasons I've got double summon. I don't have this hand, but for things like that, it's important. Okay. Olivier, we get the king, we'll probably get the prince back here. Yup. Is this gonna be enough? We got 8,000 That's enough. Perfect. And we're starting with Extrav again. I'm going first. They made me go first, which is awful for this deck. You see, you don't want to see Mind Control on your first turn. Book of Life is useless on the first turn. Yeah, please forgive my end board. Yeah, we've got a 2000 attack king that can't really be destroyed. And he has all the pieces to get, yep. Princess protects me from the OTK, barely. Uni gets another turn, which is perfect. That's really when you want the Mizuki in hand. It's when you draw the Uni. It happens quite rarely. Yeah, this is one of them times when Stardust comes in super handy. Yep. Big 13,000 beat stick. Again, we're playing Scrap Dinosaurs. I guess that is just dinosaurs these days. Usual Skull Servant route here. Okay, so yeah, this was the second game I played against him, and it was the first time I've sided. It's the first time I played a match with this deck, I think. So I got to side in a few things, and yeah, one of them does come in clutch, and that is Al Ghul Mazira. He kind of has, yeah, destruction protection from either hand or graveyard, and it special summons itself. It's really neat, and it can level modulate if you're into that thing, and not by much, but so yeah, he's going all out with this twin-headed, yeah, Scrap Twin Dragon. And it's so sad to see a king with 0 attack. But it's fine. Yeah, you've got to love that swap the king thing, and then yeah, a kind of cowboy for game with Link Kuribo. 300 attack, perfect. Okay, so yeah, I missed this one. Again, he made me go first. Not ideal. This really is dedicated going second. But yep, he has no interruptions, so Uni Zombie gets to go off. Yeah, we get 3,000 attack, 4,000 attack king that is protected by both Lady, and I will say this for Transversa, amazing card for the monster swap trick, but also the first line of its text is, this linked card and monsters it points to cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So King is immune to card effects and immune to spells and traps and can't be destroyed by battle while them two monsters on the field. So he's a very strong towers, really. And he's got 4,000 attack. Like, even if he could be destroyed by battle, who's getting over that? I think we have full combo here by the looks of it. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying. So he returns a bunch of cards to hand. I do get to tag out the king just for Link Kuribo. And that comes in handy, you know. It will save you some life points on occasion, even when all is lost. Well, we are playing zombies, so we're going to do a bit of graveyard shenanigans, summoning from grave. We're going to do the transverser trick again. And there we go. Oh, we didn't have enough. Fun duel, this one. Like a bit of back and forwards. You know, this deck can do that. It's surprising. It is an OTK deck, but it's an OTK deck that has protection. And especially if you play TCG Skull Servants, where you have cards like Dark Sacrifice or Searchers for Wightbaking. Yeah, it can play into a fair few number of rounds. Okay, so getting my ass kicked here. He's got two of his scrap twin dragons. Normal summon king for the game again. Okay, guys, so that's all the duels. I know that went on for a little while. But here's the deck, and yeah, you see the ratios I'm playing aren't too odd. I am playing a full Skull Servant package, and by that I mean 3 vanilla, 3 lady, and 3 prince. Where I diverge a bit, most people play 3 Wightbaking. I'm not all about that. Odds are, most of the time I want his graveyard effect, and I get that by sending him to graveyard with Foolish or Uni, Gozuki, or distributing him for a Link Kuriboh. It's once a turn. I don't need more than 2. I prefer Princess to Whitemare. Most people again disagree with me. So if you wanted to swap the ratios, 2 Whitemare, 1 Princess, I think that's fine. I do think you need both. And the 2 ofs. The reason I'm playing 2 ofs is it's blind going second. I'm going to be drawing 6 cards. So I really don't want to draw duplicates. So I'm playing 2 Gozuki, 2 Unis on me. You really need less stars when you're going second. I guess you count the Princess and the Bakings, and the Princes can even act as starters. As for, I've got a couple of extenders here, 2 level 3 extenders. Guard Dragon Garmedes activates whenever Prince is sent to graveyard because he sends the vanilla to graveyard, so it's a free summon. And Psychic Tracker is just the usual level 3 extender. Okay, for spells, because I'm going second, you know what? Book of Life is amazing. It's not once per turn, it's summoned from the graveyard. And you get to banish one of them. It sucks going first. We're going second. It's amazing. Symbol of Heritage, again. If you summon a Princess, Symbol of Heritage becomes live. If you summon a Baking, Symbol of Heritage becomes live. If you summon a Prince, like these are your worst normal summons, Symbol of Heritage becomes live. And you get the ball rolling. So it's really good. 2 Extrav. Again, I'm drawing 6 at the start. I do not want to see 2 of this. I love it. It's Pot of Greed. It's amazing. So double summon. This is my personal tech choice. So I guess you can consider your double summons and your level 3 extenders. These are my tech choices. You can choose your own ones. They're by no means set in stone. I like them. Your normal summon, even though it'd still be important regardless. If your Gozuki gets ashed, it doesn't happen so often in Common Charity, but it can happen. I mean, no one wants to pay £15 for a common card, or £20 for a common card. Okay. Dark Hole it's the best field wipe in the game. It's amazing. Yeah, but again, I don't need 2 of them. I don't need, in my hand. Foolish Burial because zombies, 1 for 1 because level 1s, Mind Control because going second, and Monster Reborn because we've already got 6, why not have 7? Well, we've got the 2 Mizukis, so let's say 9. Extra deck Common Charity is rough, let me tell you. It is so rough. You've got like 95% access to effect monsters and normal monsters. You've got like 20% access to your extra deck monsters. Most of them are just untouchable. So I'm keeping it really simple. We're going with 2 Stardust, 2 Black Rose. They do come up. I'm playing 2 off because of the extrav, and honestly because there's nothing else I would choose instead. 3 Levier. This is huge for me. Getting off of Princess, getting a Mizuki back, getting a King back, getting a Prince back. Yeah, amazing. Ball Load is the best Link 4 in the game. Playing 2 of because it's so good. Geonator, again, protection. For a Link 2, it's like destruction protection is amazing. We love that. And swapping your King is just memes. It's memes. And 3 Link Kuriboh because we play level 1 monsters and we need them in the graveyard. Okay, so my side deck is not exclusive. It's the majority of them are going first cards. So if I trounce my opponent, if I go second in the first game and I OTK them turn 2, odds are I'm going to side in this stuff, and this is my going first stuff. So if I trounce them that hard, I think they're going to make me go first. So Owl Ghoul is, if it's in the graveyard or in your hand, you can discard it and it will protect any zombie that is being destroyed. I play an extra Gozuki and an extra Uni zombie. I'm only drawing 5 cards. These are my starters. I want to see them. It seems weird adding cards in your extra deck or your side deck that are already in your main deck. But I really don't need them as many going second. Now, Where Art Thou? Again, I'm going first. This one, I exclusively really want to search Wightbaking. If I can get a King on the field, Wightbaking, it has such a strong protection effect. It's not only protection, it will boost his attack by like 3,000 on its own, or more, and give you a Princess, give you a Battle Trap. It's such a good card, and it's worth having 3 searches. And this isn't once per turn, so you can get other cards. Card destruction, because I'm playing all these cards that trigger in the graveyard. I've got my Bakings, I've got my Gozukis, my Mizukis. I want stuff in the graveyard. And yeah, a lot of the time, if I've got bricks in my hand, it's an easy way to get rid of them. A lot of people play, what's that? The draw 2, discard 1 dark, 1 star. And it's very late here. Allure of Darkness. A lot of people like Allure of Darkness in here because you can banish a King and get it back with a white mare. But I only play 1 white mare, and odds are he's getting a lady in white for me. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. I'd rather be summoning Princess from the graveyard with an OP spell than. Anyway. Back row removal, 3 Twin Twisters. Again, it's got a discard. We can gain advantage whilst gaining advantage. Amazing card. And just in case I come up against anything like Lunar Lights or Tenyi, or I can just shut them down. So this is all going first stuff, really. Except for Twin Twisters and the situational deep areas. So if I'm going to play them, odds are I'm going to be taking out 1 Princess. I'll be taking out the Dark Holes, maybe the Double Summons, definitely the Book of Lives, definitely the Mind Control, maybe a Mizuki, and then I'll fill it up with the cards I feel like I need for that particular matchup. So guys, anyway, we just hit 26 minutes. That is too long for a video about Skull Servants, but yeah, there's a common charity tournament coming up. I think if you look on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Reddit, Discord, there's a bit of information. I'm going to be joining it. Maybe we can get some more Skull Servant representation, because honestly, this deck is good. People are not ready for this deck. Okay, peace out, guys.